Good morning, all. Good morning. Good morning. Good morning. What is up? Listen, when you get your notification, hold on. Let me see if I can share this. Oh, I'm just waking up. I promise you. So I can copy this. When you get your notification, y'all, please, do what you do or whatever. And I'm getting up. So excuse me. Hold on one second. Hey children, what's going on? Good morning. Hi. Hi. Listen, let me go ahead and just roll this down real quick. Some man wants to get in my inbox this morning, and this is not really. I wanna help this morning. That's what I want to do. I want to help. Okay, I want to help, and that is this. A lot of you all are just now following me. Let me make that make sense. A lot of you all are just now following me, just getting to know King Jives, the person, just getting acquainted with me, whatever. You all, one lady was like, "Oh, you say you don't like, 4-hour rants, but you've read somebody for 4 hours before." Correct, Armando. Right. Correction. Okay, I have. Some of you are like, well, Mario, you don't talk about people that have been abused or neglected or whatever in the church. Uh, First name. Okay. Baby, now I remember I remember when you came on my life, that was like years ago. Baby, I was at GCT. You know what I'm saying? That part right there. You know I'm Kojic. I've talked about the abuse. I've talked about the neglect. I've talked about the mistreatment and things of that. You know what I'm saying? You feel, I mean, like, I've talked about those things for years. That was one of the things, being outspoken. Let me just go here. Let me go here. Being outspoken, and good morning, everybody. Good morning. Hey, what's up, Tillman? What's going on? Danny, Ms. Beverly, Spencer, first name. Reed, what's up, y'all? I'm not calling Quentin, Felicia, Cross, the Sharon, Miss Catherine. Hey, babies, what's going on? Good morning. But let me tell y'all this. Because I'm gonna sit right here in front of my freshly clean fish tank that I just did yesterday. I have talked about all these things. Now, I'm gonna say this to you all, and this is gonna make a lot of sense, right? What's up, Mama Phoenix? This is gonna make a lot of sense. Now, if y'all had a caught me, first name, if they had a caught me umpteen years ago, they would have saw my rants about the Church of God in Christ. Hey, Auntie, they would have caught my rants about the Church of God in Christ and the mistreatment of people. I'm not perpetrating my life or anything, but what I talked about was the mistreatment of the people in the church, right? That part. What I talked about was how people have been misused and abused in this church. That part. That's what I talked about. Now, again, if you're just not following me, because what this lady said to me in my inbox was, you did 4-hour readings. Okay, so you must be from the beef sector. Okay. You must be, thank you, Forrest. You must be from the beef sector when I read VS for 4 hours and cussed her monkey ass all the way out. Okay, so this is my thing. I've been doing this work for a long time. I'm not upset at nobody, or nor am I jealous or bothered or anything of that nature. But this is what tickles me the most. This is what tickles me the most. And I think at this point, I just need to just really truly. I just need to truly just ignore and probably just block Negroes. But I like to hear what people have to say sometime, because sometimes individuals genuinely, genuinely have a concern about certain things because they just may not know. Just like as everybody call her, Sister Glasses. Sister Glasses came on. Sister Glasses came on. Hey, Sister Glasses came on the other week and called herself trying to read me, right? Called herself trying to read me, and she said, you know, I do this for entertainment. Sister Glasses came on last week and said, I do this for entertainment. I do this because, clicks and views and likes. And I had to pause her real quick before I cussed her all the way out. And I said, ma'am, you don't follow me, do you? You don't follow me, do you? Were you there when I talked about the mistreatment of the women in the church? Not just the Church of God in Christ, but the church at large. Were you there when I talked about the young men and the young boys who get used and abused in the church? Were you there? So don't come again. I think a lot of people really want to get some stuff off their chest as it relates to me. But baby, be prepared. Be prepared when I come back. And I gonna give you this good ass whooping. And I pop off on you because my resume is long. And I'm gonna lay you out like world peace. Okay? I'm gonna lay you smooth out like world peace. And see, Danny and Jeff, this is the funny part about it. This is the funny part about it, Sharon. This is the funny part about it, Sharon. At the end of the day, y'all want to come bumping your gums on this here page, these here. Bumping your gums in my inbox, in my lives, talking about, oh, you this, you that, oh, da 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 da. But y'all go, I'm serious, like, I want y'all to make this make sense. Y'all don't mind, we're gonna talk about this today. And I'm so happy things are happening the way that they're happening. I'm so happy things are happening the way that they're happening because everything that I've been saying for years is all coming to fruition. All coming to fruition. When William McCrae was attacking me, y'all was here for the shits. Absolutely. Y'all were here for the shits. But I read the fuck out that bitch and put that motherfucker in his place. That part. Bitch, you can't read me, bitch. You can't talk about somebody who've already put their tea out there. Bitch, and then the only thing that you can say is my mother. Okay, well, bitch, like, we've already talked about that. We've already did all that. When Andrew tried to come for me, I read that bitch too. Put that motherfucker in his place. Let me tell you something. And then that whole situation with Larry Reed, I told y'all what that was about. I told y'all what that was all about. That was about, and that was the same thing with William. Here it is, William McCrae and myself were the main ones. We weren't the first ones, but we were the main ones since social media to really just start putting things out there and talking about the perils in the Church of God in Christ. Now, William had a different way of doing things, just like I. And then Larry saw the benefit of what we were doing and came in, tried to swoop in on that, wanted to bring in a divide and conquer type of situation. Hey, it's the name of the game, right? It's the name of the game. So a lot of you all came around during that whole fiasco, right? Yeah, you did. A lot of y'all came around. Oh, I'm supposed to sit right here in front of my fish tank. A lot of you all came around during that whole fiasco. So you had a disdain in your mouth because you had a more liking towards Larry and you didn't like myself or William because you said we were messy, right? Again, I'm gonna spell this out. I'm gonna spell this out. You all came around during that whole beef with Larry Reed, myself, and William McCray. I ain't adding nobody else in this because, first of all, this didn't have nothing to do with nobody else. This was Larry Reed, William McCray, and myself. Now, mind you, this is almost a year later. I ain't adding nobody else in this. This is two main people that was out here doing something, and everybody got their reasons for doing what they do. All right, so let's go on here. Let's go and talk about it today. So during that whole fiasco, you all had more of a favoritism towards Larry. And because me personally, I stood in mine and I wasn't gonna take it back. Y'all said, all Jives. You being messy. You hate Larry. And I was like, what? I hate Larry. No, only thing I said was, I don't like how this motherfucker did things and whatever the case may be. That's what I did say, period. So what y'all do was, y'all take y'all monkey ass and y'all talk about me. Oh, y'all was here for when Conscious was called himself read me. Y'all was here for it. Oh, yes, you was. Baby, y'all was here for it. And I said, but y'all don't see what's been going on, right? Y'all don't see what's been going on. So I showed y'all, I pointed things out, and I went from there. So let's go back to this topic. Come on, go in the kitchen. Let's go back to this topic, and that is this. That was a whole fiasco mess. That I even hate. And I'm going to say this, and I mean this wholeheartedly. I hate that I even entertained because it was a bunch of bullshit. That's what it was. It was a bunch of bullshit. It was a bunch of bullshit. That whole argument with Larry, listen, like I told y'all before, if it don't come out, if it don't come out in the wash, it's gonna come out in the rinse, right? And I mean exactly that. See my babies. It's gonna come out, get off me. I'm talking, move. Y'all see this? You got your hand, your face is wet. Dude, if it don't come out in the wash, it's gonna. You know what? You go in the kennel. Come on, let's go in the kennel. Come on, kennel, let's go. Because I refuse to have poopy on anything. Kennel. If it don't come out in the wash, it's gonna come out in the rinse, right? Before I even got involved with the Larry, before I even got involved with the William McCray, I was me, my person, telling my stories, talking about passionate, talking about situations that have gone on in the church. I was talking to a pastor, and I was telling her, I said, my only reasoning for even doing what I do is because I love my church. I am concerned. I love my church, and I only want for us to do better. That's it. My angle, how I came about it could have been wrong, could have been right, but I came in a way of being concerned, right? So all of that mess that happened and went on was foolishness, okay? The whole beef thing. The whole beef thing was really a whole fool, right? Was a whole fool. And people came up off of it. Wouldn't y'all agree? Wouldn't y'all agree? People came up off of the beef. And that's really what it was. People came up off the beef. People built their channels off the beef. People got subscribers off the beef. And then you all was like, yeah, you get more, and people built themselves off of the beef. Okay? People built themselves off the beef. And I was sitting up here and I'm telling you, I regretted it because I was like, this is a fucking waste of time. This is a fucking waste of time. Entertaining nonsense. For what? So you can look like the better person. So you can look like the good person. So you can look like the person you all want to follow me because I put out the... Bitch, like, don't nobody care. So these are the tactics. These are the tactics of the people, right? These are the tactics of the people. So as you all can see now, I'm just gonna let y'all know, as you all can see now, hold on. As you all can see now, that this is how people have built themselves up. Now, people say, oh, Jives is this and da-da-da-da-da-da. But everything you say out your mouth, everything that you say out your mouth is a lie. You got people who have made channels to personally come for me, right? You ain't got nothing else to talk about, so you make up stuff. I ain't had to make up nothing, period. That part. I ain't had to make up nothing. But this is what has happened and what has gone on. So now you see individuals bouncing from platform to platform to platform to platform just to get followers. Is it wrong? No, because we all do it. We all do it. But again, people ain't got shit to talk about. So again, those people who used to have a disdain, a dislike for me years ago are coming back around again. Let's go here. Let's go here. The people that had a disdain for me, Prince and King, sit down somewhere. Danielle. The individuals who had, let's go ahead and let's teach on it today. The individuals that had a disdain or dislike for me years ago are the same people who are coming around now, and they see a few clips, right? They see a few clips where, Pastor Nate, I have helped people, I have done this, I have did my best to speak out for things like that. And you say, oh, I like that, Jives. Oh, you did a good job, Jives. Oh, that was amazing. Oh. I'm just trying to explain this to my following, okay? And to people who are coming around now. You had such a disdain for me. You unfollowed me, unsubscribed for me. Call yourself, read me in the comments and everything like that. So you're coming around now. You see me now, but you didn't see me when I was doing the exact same thing then. This is not entertainment for me. Hello? This ain't entertainment for me. This is real life. This is real life. When people was out here mocking me and my family because of what they saw in the news, here it is almost 20 years later, I am having a conversation with the court reporter that was on that trial, on that case, only to find out the only reason why they went to jail was because the judge got mad and the state made the attorney flip on them. Ain't that some stuff? Ain't that some stuff? So I don't have to feel sorry, feel sad about anything, but let me go back to what I just said. You see me now helping people and doing what I've been doing. You see me now helping Tammy Reed's family, helping those boys who were abused and used by Apostle D.L. Dupree, talking about the IBOX situation and all those things like that. But you all were my biggest haters during the Juanita Bynum situation, right? You all were my biggest haters. When I talked about Joshua Holmes and his gay ass, y'all were my biggest haters. Oh, you're mad at the church. No, I wasn't mad. When I talked about Brian Kahn, oh my God. You all were some of my biggest haters. Y'all remember the Ruby Woos? Y'all remember them Ruby Woos? You remember them Ruby Woos? Y'all remember that? Y'all remember the Ruby Woos? Period. So the thing about it is, if you're new, I cannot ask you, but I have 4 channels. 4 channels. 4 channels. I've been doing this for a very long time. I went back through my King Jives show. It was radio, but now it's Instagram. I went back through that page and I just started seeing all, especially the Matthew Stevenson stories. Baby, I saw, and I don't know how they were unlisted, but they were unlisted, you know. That channel started out as a channel for my nieces, and I changed it to, you know, another channel because I was being blocked on this channel. But I've been doing this for a very long time. Yes, Pastor Nate, even the Reeds in the closets. Yes. Baby, I interviewed his spiritual son. You get what I'm saying? But because I'm not your favorite, let me tell you something. You cannot take away the work that I've done. I don't care how many subscribers Larry Reed got. I don't give a damn. And quite frankly, I don't give a fuck, to be honest with you. I'm not jealous nor am I pressed. I'm just letting y'all know. Because while y'all come in my inboxes, right, telling me, and the only reason why I even do this or address this is because, like, Larry and William are people that we have communicated together. We have talked and tried to work. And so this has been one big mess, right? When we could have worked together. Hello, somebody. When we could have worked together and did something great. Because all our asses are messy. The news is messy. Gossip is messy. Tea is messy. Pastors out here abusing their children and doing all kinds. It's messy, man. It's messy, right? It's messy. Women being beat by their husbands. It's messy. I'm here for it. Said I can't look at red shoes the same. So it's all messy. It's all messy. And Lala said something. Yes. When I covered the Ryan, did anybody go through the Ryan Fontenot stuff like I did? Was anybody trolled by Ryan Fontenot like I was? No. No. Was Ryan Fontenot live while I was live and he was talking about me while I was live, watching my live and everything? No, it was me, right? So Lala Mulan said it like this. We would do so much better working together than we can apart. But if we can't work together, I'm still going to do what I do. You may surpass me and that's fine, but I'm still going to do what I do. Baby, the Earl Carter days, oh my God. Do y'all remember when I went to Earl Carter's house? When I posted the pictures of me and Earl Carter? This was a few years ago. Y'all remember that? Okay. When Earl Carter was trying to read and roast me, and I took a trip to Earl, and the only reason why I did that was because I know Earl Carter personally. See, it's a difference when you online talking shit, right? It's a difference when you're online talking shit and you don't know me, right? See, Earl Carter is in his old age, and he's in his, losing his mind senile stage right now. And so before he did go downhill and down the rabbit hole, I said, let me go on over here and have a conversation with Pastor Bishop Earl, okay? Because this is what we're not gonna do, you know. And that's what I did. And I tried my best to remain in a sense of respect towards Bishop Earl, because again, that's my what's the word I'm trying to use, y'all? That's my he's my senior. He's my elder. Thank you. He's my elder. Okay? Not mentor. He's my elder. Okay? He's older than me. He's been out here longer. That's my elder. So, but with all of that being said, Patrick Wooten too. With all of that being said, I have done this for so long, and y'all remember when, and I'm gonna tell y'all how this started. Y'all remember when Larry was on YouTube and probably was at less than 12,000 followers. I was at 20 something. Okay. That whole jump off for him, especially on YouTube, started when he was like, oh, let's work together. Y'all remember? Pay attention now. Pay attention. I'm going to bless you. Let's work together. And I'm not, saying nothing necessarily negative. I'm going to explain something to you all. I want to explain something to you all. Let's work together. Everybody, including his subscribers, my subscribers, and William's subscribers, we were all like, oh my God, that would be so epic. In which it was. It would have been. Spencer, I think I'm going to do that. It would have been epic. It would have been epic for all three of us to come together and read the eyeballs out of what's been going on in the church. It would have been epic because we all got our different. Exactly, Jawan. Exactly. So then what happened after that was the whole plot got thicker. Hey, Roxanne, New York. The whole plot got thicker, right? The plot got thicker. Then it was the Dewey Smith situation. And it just went crazy from there. And everybody was like, oh, Mario, why you being mean to Larry? I told y'all because I was like, this ain't right what's going on. And again, just like the San Antonio situation, that person wasn't going to speak up for what they did wrong. Either way it go, whatever. So what happened was a lot of people who had more of a liking towards one jumped that way. And I was deemed as the messy person when all of it was messy. All of it was messy. But I stayed true, right? I stayed true to what I did and what I do. That part. But I'm going to tell you like this, Dennis. All things that are done in the dark will come to the light. Hear me? All things that are done in the dark will come to the light. You don't have to worry about anything. Y'all make sure you hit that like button. Hit that like button. I need everybody on here. 1, 2, 3. Hit that like button right now. Hit that like button. Smash that like button. I need the likes to go ahead and jump up right now. Like, seriously. Like, y'all, when you come in, just hit that like. Make sure you share the video. Period, okay? Thank you. Thank you, Miss Sharon. Thank you, I appreciate it. Thank you so much. So, I don't care about y'all going back to Larry. Mario was talking about you. No, listen, you gonna tell Larry the right thing, okay? Because, baby, ain't nobody up here dragging Larry this time of morning. Ain't nobody, I don't even care. I'm just explaining some things. Explaining a lot of stuff. So, you all think that, oh, Larry's better, Larry's better. No, let me tell you what's going on. Let me tell you how the game is played. Dennis, let me tell you how the game is played. The game is played like this. You try to bring a demise towards your competition, in which you try to demise your competition, right? Because you want to be the main source. The main source. So then you bring about a situation with William McRae. You bring on an attack like I'm jealous. So everybody starts seeing you as the main person and you just so good. Oh my God. Oh, you talked about Tasha Page Lockhart and her divorce, which, baby, everybody out here fucking and doing some type of bullshit, okay? That's what they do. And so everybody's looking at me and William like, we ain't shit, right? We ain't shit. Somebody said this. Who said this earlier? Was it No More Stormy Clouds? I think it was No More Stormy Clouds. Hold on, I think no. Yes, No More Stormy Clouds said you was the only blogger to have the most of the Dupree victims on your panel all at the same time. Ain't nobody touched that. Nobody touched it. Nobody touched it. Nobody touched it. Nobody touched it. I don't know what William did because I blocked his ass. I just can't. I can't. Like, I'm tired of the fuck shit. I'm just like, and I'm gonna tell you the reason why my Facebook page and all this stuff have been attacked is because you got haters. That's what it is. You got haters. Dennis, yes, you have haters. And people say, oh, I'm not hating on Jives. Yes, the fuck you are. Yes, the fuck you are. Yes, you are. Yes. Let me explain something to you all. I'm gonna say this openly because I told him I would. And I'm gonna point this out real plain. So DL Dupree's niece or granddaughter or whatever is out here falsely accusing Joffrey of things and he's talking about his court case and stuff on public platforms. I'm like, no, man, I'm having to deal with the lawyers and all that stuff like that because she's mad that Joffrey said something about her quote unquote grandfather. But you're not gonna sit out here and say nothing for the fact of what your grandfather is doing out here. You don't feel no type of way that your grandfather has taken advantage of young men. You don't see nothing wrong with that, little bit? You don't see nothing wrong with that? But you want to be out here, and I get it though. I get it. That's your grandfather. That's whoever the fuck he is to you. I get that. But at the end of the day, wrong is right is right. If your grandfather has been out here passing that shit, if your grandfather has been out here touching on little children and little boys and young men, your grandfather need to be checked. That part. That's all I'm saying. That's all I'm saying. So, again, I just want to touch on that today. Exactly, Jawan. Exactly. So I need you all. This is what I need y'all to do. If you're new, make sure you hit that subscribe button. Okay. If you're new, hit that subscribe button. Make sure you all go follow me on Instagram because I do a lot of lives on Instagram. So Instagram is KingJivesShow. So I'm really taking my stuff away from Facebook and I'm going to Melanated People and I'm going to be on Instagram. Okay. And let me say this for y'all. Let me say this for y'all in the back. Let me say this for y'all in the back who be slick and shit. If you're just now following me, don't complain because my in-depth interviews or conversations are not what they were. I've been talking about this for a long time. I've been talking about this for a long time. It's like, you know what I'm saying? Okay, it's like your grandparents. Dennis, we country, we know how this go. And Daddy, we country. You know how when you was younger, your grandparents would whoop your ass, right? You know how when you was younger, your grandparents would whoop your ass, and you get the ass whooping in your life. And now that they're older, you see your little nephews and nieces and things, they be cutting up, and then your grandma and granddaddy they don't whoop them like they used to whoop you, and you be like fucking pissed. You like, I remember when y'all would tear my ass up. Why y'all baby, they done got older. They done got older. Ain't nobody got time to be whooping ass like that no more. That's listen, when I was young, I tore your ass up. And see, you learn. Just that I be feeling some type of way. Right. We done got older now. Like, we remember them ass whoopings, right? Phoenix, that too, but I'm over on melanatedpeople.com and they have an app too. They go through this right now they're doing this whole approval process, bringing people over and stuff like that. So, yes. So I just wanted to, y'all hit that like button. Hit that like button. Okay? Hit the like button. Smash the like button. It's 93 people on, 91 people on. Hit that like button now. Thank you. Baby, honey, do y'all remember getting whoopings with switches, fly swatters, toys, shoes, belts, extension cords? Honey, who remember? If you remember that, raise your hand. Raise your hand. Raise your hand. I'm gonna make a point. Raise your hand. If you remember getting whoopings with, honey, listen, I got a whooping only a few times with a extension cord. I don't know why the hell I got a whooping with a extension cord. Auntie said dishcloths. Honey, whatever they could find their hands on, baby, you get popped. Okay? Do y'all remember you had to lean over on your grandma them leg, your mama them leg? Somebody said a Hot Wheel track. We look at it now as abuse. I ain't gonna lie. I'm on bingo too. You got wood with a water hose. Wait a minute. Cedric, how the hell you get wood with a water hose? What the hell was going on? A horse whip. Who? Oh boy, you said just plain. I was about to say the hell. So I ain't gonna lie. I saw a video today on Kyrie's page, a broom, and the little boy got whooped by the barber and got his ass tore up. And to be honest with you, our whoopings now may seem like abuse because we got our ass whooped with whatever they could find their hands to whoop our ass with. Okay? That's what happened. But I promise you, the things that we don't do now, the things that we don't do now is a result of us being chastised and told the things not to do, right? So let me give you another example. Let me give you another example. I know for me, I was whooped and I was given instructions and I was whooped in love and I was told what to do and what not to do. And I didn't do it no more. When I was younger and I didn't really understand the stove, and I touched the stove, my ass knew not to touch that hot stove again. Hello? So that's just like a whooping. If you don't get burnt, if you don't get chastised, if you don't get touched, okay, you gonna go back and do it again. Y'all remember getting pinched when y'all was sitting in church, cutting up and acting a fool and carrying on? Yeah, you knew not to sit up there and make a scene in church no more. That part. You remember when your mama took you to the grocery store and you was down there getting candy and food and stuff and you wasn't supposed to and your mama told you, don't go in the store acting a goddamn mess with me because I'm gonna whoop your ass. You remember that, right? Yes. I promise you when she whooped your ass in the fucking store, you didn't do that shit no more. Okay. Oh, I remember that too, Nathaniel, baby. I'm telling you, I used to get a whooping by the teacher, right? I used to whoop it by the teacher, and then the bus driver would tell my auntie them. So by the time I got home, that was about 3 whoopings right there. That part. What I'm basically saying, ooh, baby, I cleaned the hell out this tank. What I'm basically saying is this. I've been doing this stuff for so long, and baby, I brought attention to the things in the church. Not just myself, but other people. At this point, I am tired because you look at it and it's like some things just won't change. It is what it is, right? My only thing now is after we've gave the gossip and the tea, what do we do now? Does the church really want to be better? Or does the church actually not care? Y'all follow me? Okay. So anyways, I've made my point. I had to tell y'all about this whole little Larry stuff and everything, so it just makes sense. I tell y'all like this. I'm not worried about other vloggers trying to drag me. And I'm gonna tell you why I'm not worried about it. It's because they're doing it for the sake of shock factor. That's what they're doing it for. They want to say some shit. I mean, they'll make up a story and say Jives killed somebody, and you'll run your monkey ass over there. Yeah, you will. They will say, Dennis, Jives killed somebody, and you will run over there. But y'all don't ask the questions. What do you mean? Who did Jives kill? They don't even know who they're talking about. People make up stuff just to get you over there. And because it seems interesting and full of tea, you'll subscribe to their shit. That's how that's what they do. People say things, again, that's why I said I have to really watch who I deal with now. Because people want to be your friends. People want to be your friend so they can learn as much as they can learn about you. And then what they do is they flip-flop on you and they portray you to be the evil person, the bad person. and you got a whole little following, and I said little following, you got a whole little following that's out here with the fuck shit. Okay? Exactly, Sharon. They act like they wanted to be my friend. But what I did learn was, and I didn't know, is that these very same people were doing the same thing for and still with Larry. Putting their links and things in their Patreon and all of that stuff like that. Then you came over here to me doing the same thing to me. And because we were cool, I was like, yeah, going over there, go support. And that's how you build. Cause I told people to go support you. Now you out here with the fuck shit. And it's like we never were friends or cool, like we never were cool. But that's what people do. That's what people do. Anyways, I'm going to get off here because I got to start my day. And I want you guys to have an awesome, 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 awesome day. And I'll talk to you later, okay? Make sure y'all hit that subscribe button. Make sure y'all share. Exactly, Miss Auntie Trisha. Bye, y'all. Hey, Tiki.